Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to have you here today as we dive into mastering effective study techniques for faster learning. In this session, we'll explore practical strategies designed to boost your productivity, enhance your retention, and ultimately improve your academic performance. Whether you're a student looking to optimize your study habits or simply interested in learning more efficiently, this presentation will provide valuable insights to help you succeed. Let's get started. In today's fast paced world, being able to study efficiently is more important than ever. With so much information to absorb and busy schedules to manage, studying fast helps us keep up without falling behind. When we learn quickly, we can cover more material in less time, which not only boosts our confidence, but also prevents that heavy feeling of being overwhelmed or burned out. This increased speed in studying naturally enhances our overall productivity as well, freeing up time to focus on other key areas of our lives. Most importantly, mastering fast studying techniques can significantly improve both academic and professional performance, making learning more achievable and sustainable over the long term. To create your ideal study environment, the first thing to focus on is minimizing distractions. Find a quiet space where you can work undisturbed, or consider using noise-canceling headphones if background noise is unavoidable. Next, decluttering your study area is key. A tidy and organized space helps reduce visual distractions, making it easier to concentrate. Along those lines, organizing all your materials and resources within easy reach is important. This way, you can stay focused without constantly searching for what you need. Another crucial element is setting a focused mindset. Before you begin, plan your session goals clearly and mentally prepare yourself to stay fully engaged. Lastly, ensure your physical comfort by having adequate lighting and comfortable seating. This helps prevent fatigue and keeps you energized throughout your study session. Altogether, these steps create a supportive environment that boosts your productivity and focus. To truly sharpen your focus, the first step is to eliminate notifications. This means silencing or turning off alerts on your phone, computer, and any other devices so you aren't constantly pulled away by distractions. Next, it's crucial to avoid multitasking. Instead of juggling several things at once, commit your full attention to one task. This helps improve the quality of your work and prevents unnecessary stress. You can support the single tasking approach by using techniques like time blocking, where you set specific periods dedicated solely to studying or working. It keeps you organized and helps maintain steady progress. Another important point is to communicate your schedule to those around you. Letting friends, family, or colleagues know when you're focusing can reduce interruptions and create a supportive environment. Finally, consider using productivity tools or apps designed to block distracting websites temporarily. These can be really effective in keeping you on track when you need to concentrate the most. Together, these steps create a laser-focused approach that cuts out distractions and boosts productivity. When setting goals for your study sessions, start by listing all the subjects or topics you need to cover. It's important to have clear and achievable goals so you can stay focused throughout. Next, identify the hardest or most critical material and tackle those first, ideally when your energy levels are at their highest. Breaking your goals into smaller, manageable tasks with specific outcomes makes the workload less overwhelming and helps you track progress more easily. To decide what to prioritize, frameworks like the Eisenhower matrix can be really helpful by balancing urgency and impact. Finally, make it a habit to regularly review and adjust your goals. This way, you stay on track and make sure your efforts are aligned with what matters most. Active recall is all about testing yourself by trying to remember information without peeking at your notes. This process helps strengthen the neural pathways that make retrieval easier and more reliable. Then there's spaced repetition, where you review material at increasing intervals over time. This strategic spacing reinforces learning and reduces the chances of forgetting what you've studied. To make this practical, tools like flashcards, practice quizzes, or even explaining concepts to yourself can actively engage your memory. It's also important to schedule your reviews thoughtfully. Start with daily sessions and gradually extend the intervals to a few days, then weeks. By combining these methods, you can achieve deeper, longer-lasting learning while making your study time more efficient and productive. When you're faced with complex material, The best approach is to break it down into smaller, manageable chunks. This makes it much easier to understand and remember. Organizing the information logically by grouping related ideas or categories helps your brain make sense of it all. It's also important to limit your study sessions to focus on one chunk at a time so you don't overwhelm yourself. Another powerful technique is using mnemonic devices. These tools can speed up your learning and make recall more efficient. For example, acronyms, rhymes, or sentences are great for simplifying memorization. Visual associations and imagery also play a big role. They help you connect concepts in a way that sticks. All of these strategies help reduce your cognitive load and boost your ability to remember information quickly. The Pomodoro technique is a simple yet effective method for managing your time and staying focused. First, you study intensely for 25 minutes, dedicating your full attention to one task to really maximize your concentration. After that, you take a short 5-minute break. This is your chance to rest and recharge before jumping back in. Once you've completed this cycle 4 times, it's important to treat yourself to a longer break, usually between 15 and 30 minutes. This longer pause helps prevent mental fatigue, keeps your concentration sharp, and ultimately boosts your overall productivity. By breaking your work into these manageable chunks, you can stay energized and focused throughout the day. Now, let's talk about 3 powerful strategies to enhance learning and retention. First, visualization. By creating mental images that represent the concepts you're studying, you make the information more vivid and easier to understand. It's like turning abstract ideas into pictures in your mind, which helps deepen your grasp of the material. Next, teaching others. When you explain what you've learned out loud, it not only reinforces your knowledge, but also helps you identify any gaps or areas that need more clarity. It's a great way to test how well you've really understood the content. Finally, relaxation techniques. Taking time to practice mindfulness or simple breathing exercises can significantly reduce stress and clear your mind. This calm, focused state makes it easier to absorb and retain new information. Together, these approaches create a strong foundation for effective learning. To get the most out of your study sessions, start by creating an ideal study environment. Make sure it organized and free from distractions so you can focus fully. Next, clarify your objectives by setting clear goals and prioritizing what you need to tackle first. To boost memory retention, use techniques like active recall and spaced repetition, which help reinforce information effectively over time. Simplify your learning material by breaking it into manageable chunks and using mnemonics. This makes complex information easier to remember. Time management is crucial, so try the Pomodoro technique, working in focused intervals with breaks to maintain productivity without burnout. Finally, deepen your understanding by visualizing concepts and teaching them to others. This reinforces your knowledge on a deeper level. Combining all these strategies allows you to study smarter, making the whole process feel almost effortless. Now it's time to take action and put these strategies into practice. First, choose a topic that you want to focus on and set up your ideal study environment. Somewhere comfortable, quiet, and free from distractions. Next, plan your study sessions with clear goals and use time management techniques to stay focused and efficient. Then, make sure to use effective study methods like active recall, spaced repetition, and mnemonic devices regularly, as these really help reinforce your learning. Finally, deepen your understanding by teaching material to someone else. And don't forget to incorporate relaxation techniques to keep stress levels down and your mind fresh. Taking these steps will make your study time much more productive and enjoyable.